Today's book chat is gonna be a big one. You guessed that today would be my top 5 books that I didn't get a chance to chat this year? You would be right. Unlike Miss Cody, I don't have a super cool fast forward hair change video because I think I look pretty much the same as when we started book chats back in March, but you can be the judge of that. I do, however, have lots of great books to share, so let's get right to it. Number 5, Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. This was one of my favorite super cute reads this year. Pepper and Jack are classmates, but not really friends. One day, though, everything changes with a grilled cheese sandwich and one ill-advised tweet. Pepper is your typical overachiever, straight-A student, captain of the swim team, and top of her class at their fancy New York prep school. But she wasn't always that way. Growing up in Nashville, she spent her afternoons working in their family's diner, Big League Burger. But 4 years ago, when Big League Burger went national and her parents split up, Pepper moved with her mom to New York City. Now, she's your typical Upper East Sider. She just wants to get through senior year with her perfect record intact. Jack is a more laid-back guy, moderately popular, on the dive team, and constantly picking up the slack for his social butterfly twin brother. He spends his evenings working in his family's sandwich shop, Girl Cheesin'. He knows Pepper from school and swim and dive, but he wouldn't call her a friend. When Big League Burger debuts a brand new grilled cheese sandwich that looks suspiciously like their store's most popular sandwich, an old family recipe created by his grandmother, Jack knows Big League Burger must have stolen it. Before he can stop himself, he sends off a tweet from their shop's account calling out Big League Burger. Overnight, it goes viral and he finds himself in a full-on Twitter war. Little does he know that Pepper is the one tweeting from the Big League Burger account. What happens when the lines between Twitter and the real world start to blur? Well, you'll just have to read to find out. This book is totally adorable and super funny. And can we just talk about how their names are Pepper and Jack? Pepper Jack? So cute. Fans of romance, reserve our print copy right away. Number 4, Foreshadow, Stories to Celebrate the Magic of Reading and Writing YA, edited by Emily X.R. Pan and Nova Ren Suma. You know I love a good short story collection, and this is no exception. I first started following Foreshadow last year when it was being published as an online serial anthology of short stories. This collection started as a way to uplift new and diverse voices in young adult literature and was available for free online in monthly issues. Here, those stories have been collected in print, each with an introduction by one of today's most well-known YA authors. This print edition adds an extra component with essays on technique and craft for each story by the editors Pan and Suma. You will also find writing prompts to inspire some creative writing of your own. Grab this one from the Champ Library in print or ebook. Number 3, Almost American Girl by Robin Ha. I didn't book chat nearly enough graphic novels this year, so I definitely had to put this one on today's list. Almost American Girl is a graphic novel memoir telling Ha's story of moving to America as a teenager and trying to find her place in the world. Robin loves her life growing up in Seoul, South Korea. She has a great group of girlfriends that loves the same things she does. She has the love and support of her fiercely independent single mother. And she lives in a bright and bustling neighborhood where there is never a shortage of things to do, and the local comic book shop carries all her favorite manga. But everything changes when, on a vacation to Alabama, Robin's mom announces that they are staying. Robin's mom is getting married, and Robin will have a new stepsister and a new family. Suddenly, Robin is thrust into an American school where she has no friends and can't even really speak the language. Follow along as she struggles to overcome the obstacles and find the true meaning of home. This graphic novel was so moving. I absolutely love the way Ha uses color to indicate whether the characters are speaking Korean or English. And one of the most striking things about this is when she uses scribbles to indicate English words that Robin is hearing and doesn't understand. As a reader, you are sucked into Robin's world and you can feel her confusion right alongside her. It was so moving. If you like Take Kiddo, I think you would love this one. Like in Krzyzewska's work, Ha takes on some heavy topics, but also shows the power of art in creating your place in the world. You can check out this beautiful graphic novel in print or ebook format from the library. Number 2. While we're on the subject of graphic novels, I have to squeeze this one in. I almost can't believe we haven't highlighted this yet. There was a time last year when you couldn't go anywhere at Champ without hearing someone talking About Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. The powerful novel in verse was a Champ Project Lit read last year and a frequent checkout by many students for independent reading or English class book clubs. If you were one of those people who was on the Long Way Down bandwagon, or even if you weren't, I've got news for you. This year, Jason Reynolds teamed up with an amazing artist, Danica Novgorodov, to create a graphic novel of Long Way Down. This version of the book we all know and love breathes new life into Will's story as he steps into the elevator with a gun and a mission and considers all the possibilities on that long way down. We've got multiple print copies and an ebook copy ready to go. Number 1 is Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. Last but not least, I'm bringing you one of the most unique and beautiful books I read this year. Perfect for fans of the poet X, this novel in verse shows that finding your place means finding your voice. Drawing from personal experience, Atta tells the story of Michael, a teen growing up in London. Mixed race, Jamaican and Greek Cypriot, and gay, Michael doesn't really feel like he has a place. The book follows Michael from childhood through his teen years as he faces struggle after struggle to fit in. While he has a loving and supportive family, that sense of comfort stops when he steps outside his door. He faces bullying at school, he doesn't really understand his sexuality, and he's tired of always doing what is expected of him. Slowly, as Michael starts to make choices for himself and not for anyone else, he begins to find his own identity. And when he stumbles upon the drag society at his university, he may have finally found his place and his voice as the Black Flamingo. This quick but profound read was one of my favorite books of the year. Written in verse, so many of the poems are so beautiful and moving they could stand on their own. If you would like to read The Black Flamingo, we've got a print copy available for pickup right after winter break. So, there you have it, my top 5 books that I forgot to chat in 2020. I hope I've inspired you to do some winter break reading. As I sign off, I'd like to wish you and your family health and happiness as we finish out 2020. And I can't wait to see you back here with more book chats in 2021. Have a fantastic winter break. I'll see you next year.